The pandemic has exposed major gaps in social safety nets in economies, including Malaysia. Despite assistance packages and stimulus efforts from the government, it is likely that some of those affected by the pandemic will fall through the cracks. We speak to ECM Libra Foundation Chairman, Datuk Seri Kalimullah on stepping up to help the needy in times of crisis.
Tens and tens of thousands of people who are suffering, people who have lost their jobs, people who can't feed their families and stuff like that. And I think the government has still not given it a serious look.
He urges elected reps to go down to ground to fully understand the hardship of Malaysians and to ensure help reaches the needy.
You don't realize how bad things are. And people, let's say you go to Kampung Kerinci, for example, right in the heart of Bangsa, you'll see hundreds of white flags there, and you extrapolate it, it goes into tens of thousands. And the government should have been looking at all these problems, which will affect people who are starving, who don't have enough food to feed their children, no milk and all that. I think that's our biggest problem, because you push people to the wall. Look at what happened in Tunisia. Remember when people didn't have bread to eat, and how the Arab Spring started. So I think that's one key area the National Recovery Plan should look at. Instead, I mean, giving out food baskets has been going on since the beginning, but obviously it's not been done in a targeted and proper way. And that's why people are suffering so much today.
Kalimullah, however, lauds the government's speedy vaccination rollout, but urges more to be done to protect Malaysians from falling through the cracks.
What they're doing, the rollout of the vaccination, I think that's the best thing that has happened since the pandemic started. And the more people we vaccinate, I think that's the best strategy. So the lockdowns have affected us economically, and they have affected a lot of the population who have lost their jobs, who lost their livelihoods and stuff like that. So I think the vaccination would be the first step towards recovery.